Bateman up against his former club tonight. Plenty of feeling. No doubt for him. We're underway. West Tigers at home against the Canberra Raiders. Sit back and enjoy your Friday night footy on Nine's Wide World of Sports. No shortage of rugby league action this week. Our third night in a row at the football for you. Anticipating a really good clash tonight. Josie Tuppiner. By Clemmer, Simpkin in there as well. Papali'i, short ball to Horsburgh, and there's a good shot. That was Tommy Talau coming in. Tremendous tackle.
Last tackle, Jake. Lock in square, Stefano, Josh, out of there. Go
last play here for Canberra. An opening set of the night. Some height on that kick, Fogarty. Dream Buller. Keep an eye on him this evening. Originally coming through the Gold Coast Titans system, then always wanted to have a crack at basketball. But he's back now playing rugby league. He's been terrific in recent weeks since he handed that #1 jersey for the Tigers.
Stafford Toa there with a hit up a couple of weeks ago. He was unstoppable. Valentine Holmes was marking him, and he put a show on, put a real clip.
That night, every time Val closed his eyes when he tried to go to sleep, he would have seen Stafford Toa there. Here's an attempted 40-20. It's a beauty. Oh, didn't get that run on. Rapana is there. Good kick all the same. Clemmer leading the chase for the Tigers, along with Wakeham there. Nick Kotrick. Raiders coming out of their own 20. Fogarty goes to dummy half. Hudson Young on the back up from Origin. Isaiah Papali'i, one of the defenders there for the West Tigers. And here's Canberra's Papali'i. That's Josh. Last play. Fogarty from inside the 40 drills that straight down the throat of Dream Buller. Let's check in on conditions sideline. Evening, Paul Gallen. How are you, Gal?
Evening, Salty. Yeah, good, thank you. Look, I've got to say, it's pretty good weather out here. It's cold, but it's not freezing. It's about 13 degrees. There's no wind at all. We're a little bit behind the West Tigers, but not much at all, nothing to speak of. But it is very dewy. The ground is very dewy and a little bit slippery. So let's hope the boys can control the ball tonight and we see some points.
Stefano Utokamanu stands in the tackle. 2 tackles left in this set. Pretty good field position here for the Tigers. Brooks running. Tackle 22 away. Wakeham. That's a charge down from Horsburgh. Who's going to get on it? Big Red trying to get there. The Tigers have got it.
Unfortunate there for big Corey Horsburgh. Cal spoke about the conditions, really slippery. The ball would be like cake of soap, so it's going to be a real running game, which will suit the Tigers. They're running halves.
Clemmer, 18 away. Brooks, Pollett. White and Young in the tackle. Simpkin to dummy half. They go to the left. Utokamanu. Good tackle down low. Sorlo, but it's a set restart again here. They're applying the blowtorch here, the Tigers. Can they find a way across the line? Rapana reading that one well. Jumped out quickly on Simpkin. Clemmer. The game hasn't had one stoppage yet. The call of held came, and he's been dragged over the line, so he'll go back and just play the ball here. It won't be a held up.
Wait. Go, 3.
Simpkin goes on his own. Rapana, great tackle. A try saver close to the line. Brooks, Papali'i. Canberra's defence holding firm. Here's the last. Simpkin, Brooks, kicking for Wakeham. Good hands. Hudson Young diffused that one well.
Has he done well then, Hudson Young? Bouncing ball, slippery ball. this stat we got. The fatigue alert. And this is going to be the first break the players have had. 5 minutes into the game. Talking to conditioners.
Okay, Tigers challenging the ruling that it's stripped.
Talking to strength and conditioning coaches at different clubs, they said from the kickoff, big boys in the middle, it takes about 2.5 minutes of non-stop play back and forth to get to maximum heart rate. So it's been 5 minutes. So the big boys in the middle, they'd be blowing. You can see David Clemmer there, sucking them in.
This could be a handy challenge here.
Just looking to determine if there's a strip here from the Tigers.
It's an early one. They were adamant, the Tigers.
Stefano's left hand strips at the ball. Yep. The challenge is successful.
And talking to strength and conditioning coaches, they say they work on around 45 to 50 seconds
there, mate. All right.
recovery until they can get their heart rate down. So that's something you can't really show at home. How fatigued, how tired the players get. Gal?
Well, boys, I always get really worried when I see a couple of front rows involved in the captain's challenge. Joey, what would you do if you're the skipper with a couple of front rowers there asking for a challenge?
The kids are watching.
Papali'i for the Raiders. Mitsukamanu with an important tackle. Tapanet, Fogarty, players in motion. Rapana. Hook stopped him. Initial contact from the Tigers half. At Timoko with an offload to Fogarty. Tapanet, Papali'i. Nice footwork from Josh Papali'i. Clemmer with the tackle. 2 left in this set. The Raiders on the front foot. Young. Last play now for Canberra. It was a good tackle from Brandon Wakeham. Fogarty, rubbers, hits the upright, kicks again, he'll get there! Jamal Fogarty! Great piece of footwork, opening try for the Raiders.
Well, smart play. The smart play was to aim for the upright, but the smarter play, Harvey Norman replay, was to soccer the ball. He doesn't panic. Look at this ball on the ground, he kicks it again and gets the try. Really smart play there.
That's brilliant stuff, isn't it? Firstly, to hit the uprights. There's big bump pads on the uprights, or a good target. But look at this, just feathers it into the in goal. Gets some downward pressure. Harvey Norman replay, good stuff. That makes a halfback really happy, I reckon, doing a try like that.
Well, they aim for posts, they get there before training, hours and hours of practice. You look up and you see the space and he nails it. You saw when that ball hits the ground how much dew is on the surface. So the way teams defend now, look at this for skill. Just didn't panic, stay relaxed and got it in there. And the way teams defend with these slippery conditions, the kicking game, the attacking kicking game, this is where you're going to get your tries tonight with the kicks.
Fogarty converts his own try.
Time your run, guys. Wait for it. Stay behind, Dave.
So despite having to soak up a heap of pressure, the Raiders, first team to score tonight. Through their halfback, Jamal Fogarty.
Jake, up square. Hold now, John. Hold, Dave.
What I liked about it was just how calm he was. People can panic a little bit close to the line early in the game, but he was just very measured with his kick and followed it up and didn't panic. Put it on the toe again. Shows a lot of maturity, a lot of confidence.
Whiten, Rapana, Aluma with a good one-on-one tackle.
There's a tackle he had to make too. They had the overlaps.
Papali'i. Set here from the Raiders. After that try, Fogarty puts it high. Contest on the far side. Junior Tupou doing well in the end.
Tackle one. Okay. Go one.
Timoko just went to tackle and then twisted his ankle. You see him hobbling in back play, trying to get some movement in the ankle.
Gonna run it off. He stopped again.
This is what happened.
Oh, it just stands in someone. Sulo's boot twists the ankle. I don't think he can go on. Timoko.
Rapana playing it. We'll keep an eye on Timoko.
I reckon he'll get hammered in the video session on Tuesday.
The Raiders are rolling here. Harley Smith-Shields. Into Tigers territory they go. It's up in there, dummy to Papali'i. Takes the line on himself. Eventually get him to the ground. Fogarty. Another tester. Past the test in flying colours.
10 metres, Jack.
And Raiders inside the 10.
In front of the kick.
A penalty here to the Tigers.
Junior Tupou, the left winger for the Tigers, he took that ball. He has so much promise. Just watch here, he goes up, gets the ball, and then backs himself to find the pass to Buller. He looks a real prospect.
Seeing the warm-up go good. Size about him too. Probably hasn't finished growing yet either. He's Bateman.
He's a big thing. Big and fast. And no fear. It's a pretty lethal combination.
Set restart here.
David Middleton's told me Junior Tupou came through the Raiders system. I didn't know that.
I think he might have even played a bit of rugby in the era as a young player.
Buller playing it inside the 20. Chance for the Tigers to hit back. Brooks throwing dummies, then goes to Utoikamanu. Simpkin, Clemmer, Brooks. Stepped off his left foot, well read by the Raiders defence. Jake Simpkin goes to dummy half. Here's Brandon Wakeham with the kick. The contest after Toa underneath it, but Harley Smith-Shields does very well for the Raiders.
That's a great take on a wet and slippery night. Just looking at the western suburbs when they've been on the attack down Canberra's end of the field, Andrew, they're very flat, kind of catching the ball standing still, and the Raiders are up in their face pretty quickly.
Yeah, probably get some depth, especially against that rushing defence. That's the way Brooks likes to be nice and flat in the greenies line. I haven't really seen Brooks bring Buller into play. We'll see more of their depth when they bring the young fullback into play.
He must be deceptive. He invariably makes the first man miss. They had 3 or 4 defenders on him there, and he still nearly come through the line. Whoops.
Goes into a camera hand.
Plenty to say
Easy,
to
Zach.
David Clemmer.
Easy. No more. Double knock on, mate. First
These
one
wet
against
conditions, this is what
Shot
happens when you
box on.
carry the ball in to contact. They can get their shoulders up under the ball and squeezes out, which Wolford here, up under the ball. Ball just pops out.
And what would they be saying to him, Joey,
Well,
on a cold night in Canberra?
the kids are still up. Very similar to Gal with the front rowers. Same sort of words.
5 seconds. Shot clock off.
That wasn't bad luck, mate. Better luck next time. Wrapping up. The outs with Papawate.
Good player, this kid, Papawate. The more time he spends in the NRL, the better.
Fogarty. Good to see him fit, Gus.
Yeah.
A lot of football, hasn't he?
Yeah. Just needs football, just needs time in the middle.
Sami Solo. 11 metres away here, Canberra. Fogarty. Jack Whiten. Steps. Wolford now. Brooks is there to make the tackle. Whiten. Solo. He gets an offload. Whiten goes straight to Fogarty. Hudson Young. And he threw it out the back and Bateman's got it for the Tigers.
Yeah, the Raiders are a little flat there themselves.
Hudson Young with the jersey being ripped apart. He probably requested it to be like that.
Has it gone out of fashion, Andrew, getting a little bit deeper to come onto the ball? Is that out of fashion these days?
I haven't really noticed, Gus. Tonight, not until you brought it up. What's the saying nowadays? Flat and fast. That's the new one. Here we go.
Here he is, Jareem Buller to Pole. He's got support. It's Papali'i. He might not need any support. That's a good tackle. Timoko forces the error as well.
Well, this just happens so easily, right up through the middle of the Raiders forwards. And this happens to them a lot. They're a brilliant team, but all of a sudden they'll just give up a line break like that. It wasn't even touched as he strolled through the middle. And Volley was away. As he hits the ground on the slippery surface, he loses it, and that's a let-off for the Raiders. We've got an injury in the back play here.
Is it Buller?
It is.
Gal?
Yeah, you're right, Gus. The Tigers do create a lot of opportunities, but they just can't complete it. That last pass just goes astray. There's a couple of injuries. Buller was down. So too was Jake Simpkin. They seem to be okay at the moment, but the Tigers could just complete that play and go again the next. They could build more pressure, but they just let themselves down in that one play.
When you split them in the middle of the field there, especially to a fullback, your outside backs, your centres and wingers either side, they've got to anticipate that. They're going to be sprinting down their corridor, which opens up a pass or even a kick. Can't be on their heels clapping, cheering the fullback on. That's their job, to anticipate that break.
Papali'i. In the final round last year, Canberra beat the West Tigers 56-10. The Tigers team tonight has only 3 members of that team. We're only around 14 the following year.
That might be the reason why. It's not a good way to finish the season if you want to have another run.
Good point. Fogarty. Horsburgh. Last play for the Raiders. Fogarty puts it high for Kotrick. Another terrific take from Tupou. Tigers fans can be excited by what they've got here with some of these youngsters.
Very confident young man. Very comfortable in his own skin. No fear about anything he does.
Played for Junior Wallabies.
Yeah, he had a rugby background.
Right, Australia's greatest rivalry is kicked off for 2023. Tickets are selling fast for women's game 2 in Townsville and men's game 3 in Sydney. Secure your seats today at nrl.com/tickets. David Clemmer by Wolford and Whiten. Wakeham. Up and up underneath it. Takes that one well. Can't get away from Stafford tight.
Hold! Hold! Go one. David, release it. Go two.
Harley Smith-Shields
Stefano, give
in the team tonight with no Sebastian Chris.
Isaiah, three.
He's out injured. Patrick. Almost behind on steal there from Tommy Talau. In fact, has he got it? No, he doesn't. Very close. That's a 40-20 attempt from White, and it's a beauty, is it? Yes! What a kick!
40-20.
40-20.
Yeah, I think it's inch perfect.
This case.
Put the right foot down just inside the 40-metre line, and he gets a really good purchase on this ball. Inch perfect, bang, really belted that.
Wait. Forward, mate, forward.
Bounce forward.
Corey, forward.
That's a 45,
Yeah.
Paul Gallen.
Wait.
Boys, it's really noticeable the lack of kick pressure from the West Tigers.
Plenty of time there, Jack Whiten.
That's what they talk about. That's one big thing in the effort areas. To get out and harass those kickers.
Papali'i just a couple of metres away for Canberra. Fogarty, Tarpanet. Simon Sorlo, jersey number 10, playing it. Now Wolford out of dummy half. Stopped a metre away. Whiten. There's Tarpanet, short to Horsburgh, puts it down.
First one, Canberra.
Both sides, Andrew, when the ball is played really close proximity to the try line, what are you trying to do? Because both sides are just going up and down in the one place at the moment when they're that close to the line.
It is so difficult nowadays because the defensive structures are so good, and they put the fullback in the line. They have one marker, so mathematically it's very hard to create an overlap out wide.
So what do? Do you book a loss? Do you come backwards?
I think the early kick is a real threat. Get the ball wide, kick behind where the half defends. And that way the outside defenders, the centres and wingers, have to come up and rush and get in behind, get great results from that. They'll be changing angles around the dummy half, even spotting the fullback defensively in the line, sending the big boys at in man.
Oh, Papali'i on Papali'i. Didn't get the full shot, Josh, on Isaiah.
But the big one is short passes. Play through them. Don't let the play around, especially on nights like this where it's wet and slippery.
Going from one side of the field to the other here. David Nofaluma. Now Wakeham to Bateman. Brooks. Papali'i. Flicks it out the back to nobody. They lost all momentum there, the Tigers, that they were building in that set. And then Brooks has to rush that kick. They're up and up. Fogarty.
He'd be the third brother to play NRL. William, the oldest. And then Jamil played for me and Broncos.
Yep.
Third brother. Anyone else? Because I think he's one of 12. Hello to Dad, John. Actually, I think John originally is from Campbelltown.
Ooh. Not played at.
You're offside.
Tigers play
No,
offside
Jake
here,
Simpkin.
so
Jake Simpkin, 10 metres.
Canberra getting a penalty.
Yeah, he goes too
Where did
early.
that hit him? In the backside? I reckon that's got a sting. Whack.
Happy Coruscant coming onto the field. For New South Wales, number 9.
It's a big effort, backing up 2 days after. After a big game like an Origin, it's the second day, that's when you saw us. Second day soreness. Top the tackle camp from New South Wales, played 80 minutes. Big effort to back up.
Tapanet. Stands in the tackle, he'll play it. 11 away from the line. Whiten. Smith Shields. Tackled by Stafford Toa. And Brendan Wakeham. Rapana. Now it's with another one of the Origin players backing up tonight in Hudson Young. Kamanu in the tackle. Wolford short to Harley Smith Shields. He puts it down.
Yeah, pretty hard in the conditions to put your team under pressure like that. The ball movement isn't quick enough because of the dew and the handling. The ball movement's not quick enough to go around them. Andrew was saying try to play through them, but it's pretty difficult when the defence is.
That's why the attacking kicks. And nights like this, when it's so slippery and dewy, you just said, it's hard to move the ball laterally really quickly. You've got to get your tries off kicks, early kicks or isolating a winger.
We've only had one try. It was from a kick, a double kick.
Brooks almost got through. Corey Horsburgh with a good tackle. Isaiah Papali'i.
That was good from Brooks. Gets him a little bit of a roll on.
Clemmer.
Need a good fifth tackle set, fifth tackle option here.
Brooks with the kick. Now that's knocked on by the Tigers. Scooped up here for Hudson Young.
He came from the left side, Hudson Young. Just in case.
It looked like he jumped the fence and come out of the crowd. When you're playing an Origin game, Andrew, and you back up the following weekend, can you notice the different speed and intensity?
Yes. Yep. Very much so. During that time, if you stay healthy after Origin, as long as you get freshen up, your match fitness, it just goes through the roof. All the Origin players over the years, they always pride themselves on backing up their teammates. They're the ones that get them in those positions to play rep footy, so they want to reward them.
Whoop. Not back.
Surge. Just gets through the line. It's lightning quick, strong. Both.
He's going to be a handful when he grows up.
21 years of age, Greenborough.
Local crowd getting into this now. They're looking for a penalty from the referee. They need a little bit of help, I think, to get up the other end.
Alex Twal.
Can he get a try tonight? I'm feeling it.
Thinking?
I'm feeling it.
That's the easy answer, Joe.
I'm feeling it.
Well, he's none for from about 140 games, isn't he?
Oh, he's due. He's due for. Not none for, due for.
This is his 114th game tonight.
I had a racehorse like that once. 114 starts, no wins.
Trainer kept saying, you'll have some fun with this horse.
He kept sending the bill.
Still the one try to Jamal Fogarty. Here's Arta Mariotta.
Last tackle, Alex.
Last play for the Raiders. Jack White, they're going to look to run it here. Harley Smith Shields.
Well covered by the Tigers.
Hand over. There, Brendan. Hold. Out. Hold here.
Ricky was a fan of that.
Well, they're just in a game's just in a little bit of a holding pattern, isn't it? Raiders struck early, but since then it's just been tit for tat up and down the field. Tigers came up with a line break and spilled their lollies on the end of it, but you kind of feel like something's got to give here.
Brooks to Wakeham, here's Buller. Now start the Toa. Opportunity here for the Tigers inside Raiders territory. Bateman against the crossfield, then looks to straighten.
He's so unorthodox, John Bateman.
Marcus were called out of it. Coruscant, he had Alex Twal on his inside then. Didn't see him. Brooks. They'll take a try from anyone at the moment. The Tigers gets the ball back. Staying alive in the corner. Papali'i pins the ears back and gets there. And couldn't get it down.
Okay.
Yeah, nice
So
play
in
by
that
the
case, they can
Tigers.
play the ball where
Good
they
scrambling defence by the Raiders.
To play the ball, he's gone in a touch.
You can feel this game starting to warm up a
You
little
can
bit.
play the ball where you want on the line. You want to go the middle? Play the ball in the
Tigers
middle.
just grafting their way back into this. Good player.
Hold, Alex. Hold. Go. No tackles. John, let go. Hold here, Dave. Go one.
Raiders with to play the ball there because Isaiah Papali'i's foot went out before he went over the line.
Stand there. Hold, John.
The Shields driven back.
Go two.
Jack Whiten. Now Corey Horsburgh. See Matt Timoko running okay. It looked like he was gone for money earlier on in the half.
Dangerous ball runner. He can really make people miss.
There's a fatigue alert. I think the ball's been played nearly 6 minutes.
Mariota. How do you go?
I was about to say, Joey, the ball has been in play for a long time, and every time either of these sides move the ball left to right, there's plenty of space and plenty of yards that are made. Whoever's bravest to play to the edges, I think, can get some joy.
Stand now. Hold. Hold. Go one. Come in.
We only had 3
Let up,
penalties.
man. Hold. Hold. Go two.
Brooks.
He just looks a different player. And he simplifies the way he plays and thinks run.
Coruscant to Papali'i. This is better. Still alive here. Buller. Nice piece of skill early in the play from Junior Tupou.
They're getting on top here, the Tiger.
Clemmer.
Hell, last tackle release. Hold. Go, Zach.
Last play.
Go 10.
Wakeham to Brooks. Oh, and just missed everybody there. He goes to the touch, so
Play the
it'll be a
ball.
turnover.
He had about 4 or 5 options there.
I think Buller pulls his hands away. He thinks he might be a decoy. Here's the lead up. Once again in the middle of the field. Hudson Young coming from the left side.
Foot here, John. Thanks.
He had plenty of options here, and no one thought they were it. Ball beats them all into touch.
Up and give room, John. Hold square, Alex. Hold. Go one.
When the Raiders are in their own half of the field, the West Tigers defensive line really condenses up nice and tight,
Go two.
virtually trying to make the Raiders pass the ball around them. The Raiders are sticking fat. They're just going to hit it up one out and get to their kick.
I said ball in play was 2 or 3 minutes less than the game clock. I thought there was a lot of ball in play. See that stat come up?
It was. Basically, the biggest stoppage had of the night is waiting for Jamal Fogarty to convert his own try earlier. There hasn't been too many. Gula to Mariota.
Last tackle, let go. Go, last.
Fogarty on the last. With a high kick. And Jack Whiten put Buller off, and now it's with Rapana. And Rapana
Okay, I've got
with the Raiders'
Tigers
second
in
try of the
accidental
night.
offside as strikes
And that
Brandon
is
Wakeham.
his 100th try in the NRL. Well done, Jordan Rapana.
Yeah, well, he's looked a little shaky under a couple, but there's been no pressure. I think it was Jack Whiten who chases very quickly on this one just to distract him. Jordan Rapana was able to pick it up. Whiten, let's have a look. He's onside. He'll come through. He'll just make a nuisance of himself. Buller comes up with a fumble, and Rapana always in the vicinity. Harvey Norman replay gets a try.
He goes up early, Jack, just balks. Doesn't get a hand on it. And then the ball comes back. Brandon Wakeham's appealing that he was taken out of play. Surely not, surely not. Rapana, he's there.
That's all fair.
It's all fair.
He's a good player, Rapana. He's a good player. Wherever he plays, he's always in the action.
Are they looking at the Brandon Wakeham, Hudson Young? Let's watch Hudson Young. Is it Hudson Young? Yep. Or is
Nah,
it-
he's gone by then.
Never been.
He's gone by then.
They're going to take this off.
No.
Not officially looking at it yet. Tries confirmed. Breathe, breathe, gentlemen. Tries confirmed. You're okay, Gus.
Good on you, Mr. Bunker. Paul Gallen.
Yeah, Gus, I'm glad for you. That one wasn't disallowed. I saw that live. That's what I was going to talk about. I thought there might have been a no try coming there, to be honest. But once again, not enough kick pressure from the West Tigers. They've got to get some more kick pressure on these Canberra kickers. They're placing the ball wherever they want tonight.
Jamal Fogarty to add the extras. After Jordan Rapana's try, and Raiders are up 12-0.
Just gonna wait. Just gonna wait. Sorry, Case. Sorry, Case. Go again.
A player that plays with all heart whenever he's out on the field. Jordan Rapana celebrating his century of tries in the NRL tonight.
Release now. Lock in square. Go
I
one.
know the coach is a massive fan.
Let go, Happy.
He's all every week.
West Tigers again, virtually shoulder to shoulder when the Raiders are coming out of trouble. Very condensed. Saying, go on, pass it around us if you're good enough. Look at that, there's plenty of space out wide. So far, the Raiders are resisting to do it at their own end of the field.
Tackle forward, Joe.
And this is the area usable between the 40s. Compressed defensive
No
line.
worries.
Sometimes
Tackle
the winger
four,
goes
boys.
back. Oh, look at that here. Crusher or
Broncos.
the use of the head.
Nah.
Babe,
Is that a little head clash, that's all.
this gets nice and tight.
Four, mate.
The tackle.
Accident. Accident. He'll actually get up and tap his own head there, Bateman, and say, I hit him with my head, sorry.
Last tackle, Isaiah. Lock
Just
in.
saying hello in the north of England, isn't it, Gus?
Yeah, that's how you greet each other. It's called the Liverpool kiss.
It.
Big tackle.
Lock in. Hold. Go one.
Ata Mariotta. He looks a player.
He's a good player.
Big boy. What's his background, do you know? Come with her.
Look out of there. Hold.
I think he's part of these. He's from Samoa, but he's part of this group that. Hang on, here goes Alex Twal. Group of young players that Ricky Stewart was very keen to see develop. He got that pass away just before the call of held. Coruscant goes back to Twal. Now to Mariota, born in Samoa.
I can feel it with Alex tonight.
Papali'i.
That was a Phil Collins song, wasn't it? In the Air Tonight. I think it's In the Air Tonight. Alex Twal's In the Air Tonight.
Whiten with a great, good take. We're back, did it, or knock on? No, knock on. Knock on.
Easy.
Any love song with Alex
shot
Twal's
clock
name in it isn't a
Let
love
it go.
song
We're
to
on the
me.
shot clock, Stafford. You're on the shot clock.
Well, they get an opportunity here.
Right in front of the post. I'm sending Alex Twal all my energy.
Had it originally there, Jack White, and then he put it down. A big opportunity here, late in the half. Wakeham. Now Buller, Jareem Buller. They come in numbers there to score. They're going to put him out here. He's left it behind, but penalty.
Easy.
There's the Westpac red zone.
Penalty. No penalty.
Play the ball from the opposition 20. The Raiders 13. Tigers 11. They would have some more then. Going out and play one. That's a boo-boo.
I heard the whistle, thought it might have been a penalty, but that's great defence from the Canberra Raiders, Paul Gallen.
Yeah, just a little bit of inexperience there from the young fullback. That is a big boo-boo, as Joey said. Tackle one inside the last few minutes of the half. You really need to build some real pressure there or even get a try. So that's a big let-off for the Raiders.
Gal, you spoke about what a halfback would say to front rowers when they're challenged wrong. What would the front rowers say to the wingers and fullbacks when they go out and play zero?
Get in here and tackle you soft, you know what.
Let go now. Hold. Marcus. Go, two.
There it is. Mariota. Big, strong. Accelerates into the line.
Seventh game in the NRL tonight for him, the 22-year-olds. Jack Whiten. There's a knock on.
Well, that was the space on the outside. Jack White has probably been eyeing that off all the first half.
Play the ball, Dave.
Decided to pull the trigger now, but just got the pass out in front. In the slippery conditions, Fogarty couldn't get a handle on it. But see how they've got around them very comfortably.
See, these long passes, for me, any time you pass further than 10 metres, there's got to be a torpedo. You see that ball, it wasn't whizzing through the air, it was dipping late. Throwing those long balls, it's got to be slapping the hands on the outside. Unless you're Cody Walker. Cody throws the end over end. Not many Cody Walkers around, but
Cody gives it the flick of the wrist, doesn't he?
well, actually Cliff Lyons, I never ever saw him torpedo.
He really couldn't torpedo the leather ball.
Bateman, Brooks, Papali'i. And they jag one here in the shadows of half-time, the Tigers. 12 to Bateman. He kicks and that's it straight into the arms of Matt Timoko.
Well, that's John Bateman. He's unorthodox, it looks ugly, but a lot of the times the ball bounces back into his hand.
You say he's ugly?
No, I said it looks ugly. I'm not saying he's ugly. Especially if he watches back. That's all you need, John Bateman.
They won't have time to play the ball here. A tight first half. And it's the Canberra Raiders in front. 12 points to 0 over the West Tigers. At the first 40 minutes. Let's see how this second half unfolds. Friday night footy on 9. David Nofaluma. The first hit up of the second half. Happy Coruscant played the last 13 minutes of the first half. Whoa! That got out of control. That must be the penalty.
Is that sent off? Yeah. Knock out quick, wait.
In between the legs. Once you get your hands in there and you lift, you lose control. He's on report. Zach Wolford.
Hang on. Just wait, Luke. Just wait till we got this sorted down here.
The stoppage away from the play at the moment.
Okay, good to go, Luke. Stay behind it.
And Luke Brooks now given the green light to shoot for touch.
Yeah, well, an early opportunity now for the Tigers. First set of 6 of the game, they get a penalty. Start a set of 6 inside the Raiders 40.
Alex Twal playing the ball to Abby Coruscant. He shows it. He's the pass away. The Raiders' defence all night has been terrific. They wrap up Alex Seafarth there. Wakeham to Bateman. 20 metres away here, the Tigers. Coruscant takes off out of dummy half. And that will be a set restart. Emre Gula wasn't square at marker. So fresh set of 6 here for the West Tigers. Can they turn this early pressure in the second half into points? Alex Twal, no way through there. 5 away from the line. Brooks. Inside the 10, Canberra this time. So the tackle count restarts again. Jareen Buller. Now it's Junior Tupou. He holds onto the ball. Mariota is down low. Wolford in there and Tapane as well. Now Coruscant. And the Raiders have got it through Zach Wolford.
Well, it was a pretty low percentage play. The Raiders defenders all over the ball runner. Coruscant, who's very experienced, threw it at him anyway. There was nowhere for him to go. He was almost grabbed before he got the ball.
I'll just say Mariota is 21, 22. Geez, they're babies. In rugby league terms, especially for a forward. He looks a prospect.
David Nofaluma for the West Tigers. Buller. Plays it just inside Raiders territory. Here's David Clemmer. 4 minutes gone in the second half. Tigers already with a couple of opportunities to open their account for the night.
Any change of angle around the middle of the field, you've got to find a pass. That man coming under, without someone pushing up and support on the other side of it. The ruck. There's always space there.
Brooks. That's a very good take there from Jordan Rapana.
Looks like he's gone to the wing, Rapana, and Hopewadi was at fullback. There's Hopewadi there. Dropping the ball. West Tigers offside.
Very lucky there.
Yeah.
The way it is.
But that's an interesting move if Hopewadi's gone to fullback. Ricky Stewart, I think this would be a part of his development, wanting him to get his hands on the ball a little more often, be dangerous down the middle.
Albert was obviously a Manly junior.
I'd imagine so, I don't know.
was, and remember the try in the under-16 Origin that Bradman Best scored right at the end. It was Hopewadi who ran the ball back from pretty much the dead ball line to set up that try that night. That put Bradman Best on the map, but Albert Hopewadi was the one who set that try up.
I think Hudson Young played that game also. It was a stacked team for both teams. Queensland had some serious real stars.
Fogarty to Whiten. Whoops. Hudson Young picks it up. Harley Smith-Shields. Last play now for the Raiders. Zach Wolford, Jamal Fogarty. Kicking for Nick Kotrick. And Tupou knocked it on.
Feel the play, knock on.
Well, it's the kicks that are causing all the trouble tonight. Neither side is really playing that well in attack. Tupou goes up here. Papali'i has to clean up the drop ball. And a great opportunity now for Raiders to attack. Whiten to the left with 3 men outside,
Easy,
only
boys.
2 to the right for the Raiders.
Just get the ball off. Okay, Luke,
You
don't
have
go
to
early.
assume
Come
Whiten
on.
gets it here out to the left. Now they're going the other way.
Tommy,
We go to Matt Timmercott. Seafarth hanging on down low. Cameron Bateman over the top. Wolford to Emre Gula. Stands in the tackle. 2 metres away from the line. Corey Horsburgh goes straight to Matt Timmercott. Great footwork. Now he looks to wind up to get to the line, but Jareem Buller does well. So does Isaiah Papali'i. Wolford to Fogarty. Mariota. Alex Twal and Alex Seafarth in there.
Alex, work out of there. Hold square, hold happy. Go 4.
Fogarty. Whiten. Here they come. Wrapping it to Hopewadi. Elbert Hopewadi stopped a metre short. Last play for the Raiders. Whiten to Fogarty. Kicking. Emre Gula leading the chase. And there it is. Jamal Fogarty with a double. He's hit the post twice. He's got 2 tries. Jamal Fogarty having a night out in Campbelltown.
He does it again. Rubber kick, put a little bit of pressure on him. Harvey Norman replay. He kicks, he'll chase his kick, hits the upright. And he's there as Johnny on the spot to score his second.
Jamal Fogarty with his second try of the night.
So the Tigers players are appealing that Luke Brooks got pushed over. Happy Coruscant. Let's watch Brooks.
Try's just been confirmed.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no dramas there. Hours and hours of practice. It's been a good buy, hasn't it? Jamal Fogarty.
A lot of years at the Burleigh Bears, with an opportunity with the Titans, and now has ended up at the Raiders, and he converts his own try.
Stay behind it.
Mal Fogarty, his junior club, the Beaudesert Kingfishers.
Where's Beaudesert?
Southwest of Brisbane.
How far would that be?
Help!
Depends how the
Let
traffic
up,
is.
John.
About
Hold
an hour.
square. Hold,
I've had a bet
hold.
at Beaudesert.
I was going to ask you how long the taxi in Peak Hour from Suncorp to Redcliffe. An hour and 35 minutes.
Let up, John. Hold, hold.
Fun night last week.
Good tackle.
Isaiah, Lewis, get square. Go forward. Good, Isaiah. Last tackle, square again, Isaiah.
Last play here for the Raiders.
Get out of there, Arda.
Fogarty with a kick. Taken here by Junior Tupou. Now Buller. Well, Fogarty ended up going to school, one of the great rugby league nurseries, Palm Beach, Currumbin. Nofaluma slips through. David Nofaluma over the 40. Gets to Rapana, makes the tackle. Here's an opportunity now for the Tigers. Wakeham to Brooks. Papali'i. Wrapped up by Horsburgh, Gula and Mariotta. Coruscant to Alex Twal. Now John Bateman. Brooks, short ball. And Asukapoa. Brooks kicking for Wakeham. And he bats it back into the in-goal area and Fogarty's got it. Gets over the 10, up towards the 20, and Bateman makes the tackle.
He's having a good night, Jamal Fogarty, but what about the play there by Brandon Wakeham? That kick was going out the back. Looked like it was headed towards Liverpool. And he dives out of the field of play, put his foot on the ground anyway. Probably should have come back for a 20-metre tap. Played the advantage.
Alex, straight up.
Josh Papali'i out there, tackled by Isaiah Papali'i. Last play here for the Raiders, Whiten. That's a high, wobbly kick. Good luck, but takes it well. There's a dummy there to Bull. There's Nofaluma. Now, the Gotcha for Life Foundation and the NRL have teamed up to build mental fitness in grassroots footy with the One Pass at a Time campaign. One pass can change a game and one conversation can change a life. Buy your virtual pass at the QR code below.
Oh, watch this play. Jack Whiten just comes out of the line, puts his body on the line and just smashes. Is it Tupou? He gets a shot. Look at this. Bang. And then drives in and then gets the error. Look at that for effort.
Well, they're certainly benefiting the Raiders. No Origin football for Jack Whiten or Josh Papali'i. Fresh tonight. And they're just grinding their way towards a victory, the Raiders, aren't they? In a very controlled sort of performance. 3 tries from kicks. The Tigers can't seem to get into the contest.
Matt Timoko.
Let up now, Marcus Luke. Go one.
Albert Hopewadi, Corey Horsburgh.
John, hands out. Hold here, Uppy. Go two.
Now Wolford. Gula. Gula tackled 12 away. Big defensive set here for the Tigers. Canberra hunting more points. That's a good shot. Papali'i on Tapane. Fogarty. Here's Josh Papali'i.
Pick it up, Josh. Roll out, John. Go last.
Fogarty. Another grubber kick into the in-goal area and it just goes dead. There's some patience from the young Tigers fullback.
0, front foot.
Does well here, Buller. Does really well.
Let up now, Josh. Hold here, Zach. Hold. Go 0.
I think Luke Brooks has got to start mixing this up. Early kicks, even from his own end of the field, try and turn the Raiders around and break up their rhythm. And then when they get on the attack, early kicks again. Danica?
Up together, Josh.
Yeah, just keep an eye on Harley Smith-Shields. We saw just before he's struggling with a finger injury. Twice the trainer tried to put his finger back into place. It looks as though he has dislocated it. He has it taped up on the field, but yeah, quite a remarkable effort.
All sorts of directions. Here's an opportunity. Straight through they go. Stafford Toa. And he's left it behind. Knock on.
Well, how many times have they done that tonight, the West Tigers?
Leave it, Hudson. Okay, where do you want the scrum?
Paul Gallen.
Where are we going, middle? Okay, shot
Yeah,
clock
you're
on.
right, Gus. Every time they start to build a little bit of pressure or make a line break, they come up with an error. They just can't afford to do it. They've got to get down there and build a little pressure, get a back-to-back set of 6. Now for the Raiders, all Ricky Stewart said them at half-time is you want to keep banging the door down, keep going through the middle. So we saw that last set of 6 they had on the try line, not a lot of expansive play. They're happy to just go through the middle.
The West Tigers used their challenge in the opening 10 minutes of the game tonight.
Yeah, that was a silly one to burn when they did. And now a vital call like that. Haven't got a leg to stand on. Whoops.
Now they've got it through Tommy Talau. Can they finally crack the Tigers? Canberra's defence has been stoic. Alex Twal.
Go, Alex.
Still feeling it?
I'm feeling it.
We might fall over the line here. Coruscant. Bateman. Back to Coruscant. Wakeham. Buller. Slips away from one. Smith-Shields makes the tackle along with Hudson Young. Wakeham. Tommy Talau's got it from a standing start.
Jamal, get up. Hold Josh. Go 3.
Alex Twal. Back to Coruscant. Wakeham to Buller. Asukapoa.
The ball had to get to Toa there. There was a 4-on-2 real opportunity.
Now Buller to Stafford Toa. Good defence, Canberra. Smith-Shields, Hopewadi and Jack White, and it was there. Now Wakeham on the last, wants the in-goal area. Corey Horsburgh wanted it to go dead.
Okay, we're on last tackle. I have no try. Want to confirm that there's no touch from Canberra on the way through, and then that it's dead off Tigers.
All right, let's have a look.
We've cleared the kick chase from the Tigers. Just need to determine who the ball touches.
Look at the feet of Corey Horsburgh here. There we go.
The ball definitely hits Corey's foot. We just need to see if there's a knock-on from the Tigers.
Now looking at the hand here of John
The
Bateman.
ball hits Corey Horsburgh's foot and then hits beyond the dead ball line. We have a decision.
So it'll be a dropout.
Jordan, you got to go from in the middle, not over
Very
the line,
optimistic celebration there
right?
from
Try really hard.
Happy Coruscant.
Stay behind it. Time it.
18-0. The Tiger needs something now.
Here we go, Shorts. The Tigers have got it. Happy Coruscant.
Good hustle.
Noah Pollack. Set restart. Full set of 6 for the Tigers. A metre away from the line. Coruscant to Bateman. Can he conjure up something against his former team? There's still time for the Tigers. More than a quarter of the game left. Brooks.
That's better. Change of angles and find a pass.
Coruscant, Wakeham, Buller. Dream Buller, Jack Whiten again in there. Faluma to dummy half. Wakeham. Brooks. Tommy Talau. Strong centre, but here's the last. Bateman. Wakeham. Great defence, Canberra. Hudson Young onto the kick.
Well, it was a pretty miserable end to the set of 6, wasn't it? But wonderful defence by the Raiders. Now they've lost it. All right, well, here's the Tigers' chance.
I think the early kick, it's their big hope.
Challenge.
You're going to challenge this one?
Okay. Canberra challenging the ruling of a double knock-on.
I think this is one of those rest break ones.
Api Coruscant knocks the ball out one-on-one. Just need to determine which direction the ball goes.
The old days, this was just a lost ball. Didn't matter if the defender knocked it out or not. I must have missed a meeting, Peter, at some stage. I don't know when it changed. Paul Gallen.
Yeah, again, Gus, that comes down to someone's opinion and someone's interpretation. One week the video referee would say that was played out by
Api plays out the ball and
another week
knocks
they'd
the
say it's
ball
part of the
into
tackle. So
the Canberra player
who knows?
constituting a knock-on, just playing through to see what happens. So then a double knock-on by the Tigers. The challenge is successful.
Successful challenge. Canberra will get a scrum feed. There you go.
See, in the old days, if you ran with the ball and you lost it, you lost the ball. Didn't matter what happened.
You're staying here.
Funny game, rugby league these days.
It is.
It's a funny game.
Form up.
I don't know when the rules changed.
Form up there.
I missed a meeting.
I'd like you to miss a meeting too.
I wonder where I was.
Signing somebody.
Let up the ORP. Hold. Hold. Go one. Stand now. Marcus square. Go two.
Tom Starling. Dummy half. Sami Solo. Still 20 minutes remaining. Papali'i. Up and plays it on the halfway line. Starling takes off.
He's so agile for a big man. Papali'i. Josh, that is.
He did really well there. Good Tupou. But what about the chase from Corey Horsburgh?
Great.
You can't believe a team that scored 11 tries or whatever it was, 66 points last time they played, and haven't looked like posting points tonight.
Well, they North the week before against South as well. So North 66 North.
It's like a racehorse I used to have. Last win last.
So you reckon they'll score 66 next week?
Yeah, who they play? I was always on it when it went last. I wasn't on it when it won.
So they're away to the
offload.
Away to the Titans next Thursday night, the Tigers.
They'll play off that. Get forward and play.
Brooks puts it high. Harpiner takes that one well. Concerned looks amongst the Tigers coaching staff.
It's good fun coaching. They'll be loving it up there.
Gold Coast next Thursday night for Titans v Tigers.
I've got to say, it hasn't been flash, but it's been very professional by the Raiders tonight. They've been quite disciplined and quite patient. Got their points, defending them well. Just happy to work it up and kick.
Faluma goes to Stafford Toa.
He's evasive, Stafford Toa, isn't he? Every time he's run the ball, he's looked like beating a man.
Got the strong left-hand fend too. Now, that night at Leichhardt, Valentine Holmes could not get a hand on him. He was so strong.
Asukapoa. Pauletta Bateman. Now Brooks. Papali'i.
There's a Westpac red zone until the Tigers. Plenty of ball down there, they just can't score.
Well, they've had 3 tries scored against them with kicks. You think that would be a clue, wouldn't it? Maybe we need to kick too. Virtually impossible to pass your way through the line tonight in these conditions.
Nick Kotrick for the Raiders. Albert Hopewadi on the halfway line. Jack White. That's that one. Stay in the corner, goes in the touch. Good result all the same.
Very good. He's been terrific in defence. Some really big plays in defence. Solid. Hasn't overplayed his hand. Played to the conditions beautifully. A little bit of a slippery weather clinic from the Raiders tonight.
Well, they train them all the time, wouldn't they? Imagine this time of year, every morning they go to training. Can you imagine how cold it would be?
That alarm goes off at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
When the draw used to come out, you go, Canberra and Canberra, what time are you? Oh, we got them round 2. Thank you. Oh, you got them in July.
I was about to say, Friday or Saturday night, mid-July. Wakeham puts it high on the last. Well done from Hopewadi. Down to you, Danica.
It's a solid crowd here in Campbelltown tonight. We've just been given the official number. It is 11,201. And there are a fair few Raiders fans who have made the journey to Campbelltown for this one. You can expect a big showing of support next week for the Raiders when they celebrate Jared Croker's 300th NRL game. That one, of course, at GIO Stadium.
Oh, it's just straight up the highway from Canberra, isn't it? There wouldn't be a set of traffic lights between there and Campbelltown. A free run.
That's a big pickup. Tupou.
It's got to be this set. They need four scores to get in front.
Well, Brandon Wakeham, Luke Brooks, someone's got to kick the ball. Someone's got to take a chance. Chip kick, rubber kick, early kick. Well, that's just bad luck. On report for what?
Zone of pressure.
Yeah, but that's just accidental. That's
Confirmation there, Tom Starling, the player on report. Stefano Utoikamanu.
grubber kick, chick kick, something.
Josh, off that ball. Here we are, Joe. Go one.
That's a run.
Yeah,
Play off that.
he's a player too.
Nua Polet.
Really like him.
21st birthday today for Nua Polet. Happy birthday to him. Now Brooks. Starling and Rapana make the tackle. Utoikamanu. Big Stefano crash his way over.
Let up now. Keep moving, Joe.
Brooks. Wakeham. Cut out pass. Stafford Toa. Inside the 10, Canberra. So fresh set of 6 now for the Tigers. Can they finally crack it for one?
No tackles.
Nua Polet.
That's tackle 1.
Get up. Hold.
Penalty and a sin bin, repeat infringements.
Time off.
And Tom Starling is off to the bin.
You don't have to get a warning. We've just gone 10 metres. Hudson deliberately slow there. We come back here and he goes slow again. And I spoke to you previously down here about it.
There's the explanation. Gal?
Yeah, guys, I think that's fair enough. The Raiders have been pushing the envelope. Every time the West Tigers get down inside that 20-metre zone, they're laying all over the bloke who plays the ball. So I think that's fair enough. Come on, Tigers, let's get a try.
Bateman. Utoikamanu. It's 13 on 12 for the next 10 minutes. Brooks, Wakeham, Buller, Toa, Nofaluma.
Good defence.
Brendan Wakeham. Drifting. Tommy Talau. Still alive here. Tommy Talau. Nice ball. Jareen Buller's in. Here come the Tigers.
A change of angles and find a pass. Does it all on his own here. Tommy Talau. He's a player and a half, this young fella. Nothing doing. Harvey Norman replay. Just give it to Tommy and say, do something. Boots 2, 3, 4, 5. Changes the angle. And then footwork finds a pass. And who else?
So here's another look at the try set up by Tommy Talau.
What's the footwork here? Dang.
And then Brendan Wakeham got everyone napping and took the conversion very quickly.
Is Tommy Talau in the Bulldog system at all? Is his dad Willie? Willie Talau's his dad, yes.
That's why I just went to the bin.
Tommy Talau coming through and playing
Fox counter down.
for Western Suburbs in the New South Wales Cup. Played there as a youngster. Played Bulldogs SG Hall though before that.
There's still 10 minutes to go here, and this happens a lot with the Raiders. They're never too far in front, you're never too far behind. Now down to 12 men. Anything could happen here in the next 10 minutes. Danica.
The injury of the evening has been dislocated fingers. We've just seen Timoko dislocate his finger. The trainer just put it back into place, and it is taped up, and he's into the action again.
He's had the rolled ankle. He's with the dislocated fingers. And here goes
Look out,
Brooks.
look out.
Brooks, he's got Wakeham inside. Brendan Wakeham tries to pin the ears back. He's tackled by Nick Kotrick. Oh, boy. It is game on. 10 minutes remaining. 2 tries the difference. Tigers on the front foot. Appy. Tackled by Papali'i and Whiten. Bateman. John Bateman. Back to back the Tigers. Bateman gets a try against his old club.
This happens to the Raiders on a regular basis. On a regular basis. They've turned into the home straight with a lead big enough to win a Melbourne Cup. And all of a sudden they're putting the short ones in. Luke Brooks pulls through the line. Harvey Norman replay, finds Wakeham. The 2 halves combining. Does well to hold onto the ball. They've lost the ball so many times. And Bateman said, give it to me, boy. Over alongside the post. We're going to be 18-12. They're on the springboard. Paul Gallen.
Well, Brandon Wakeham may be the slowest 6 in the comp. Corey Horsburgh almost ran him down there. The wing eventually got him. But good try there for Bateman. He's tried all night, Bateman. Buckle up, boys, inside the last 8 minutes. 1 try in it. Let's go, Tiger.
Brandon Wakeham. Oh, we got a ball game. Well, John Bateman with a try against his former club.
The Raiders do this a lot. I don't know how Ricky Stewart survives.
Do you reckon Ricky goes the early crow?
Nah, he knows. He knows it's coming. But they do this a lot. And the Tigers have got this in them too. Here we go. 12 men. Try, penalty. Look at the local crowd now. They're on their feet. Tiger. Here they come. Here they come.
Stefano Utoikamanu. He's in the Raiders territory.
Listen to the Campbelltown crowd. They're ringing their mates. They're all getting down to the ground for the last 10 minutes.
Brooks.
Look out.
Bateman. He tackled Josh Papali'i down low. Boris out. Wakeham. Jareen Bull up. Stafford Toa. 11 metres away. 2 tackles left in this set. Wakeham to Coruscant. Now Bateman. Brooks. Wrapped up. 12 away. Here's the last. Wakeham weaves it through, gets there, regathers, scores!
6 more coming into tackle 1.
Brendan Wakeham, we're going to be locked up in a moment.
What about that one? What about that one? Where no game existed, suddenly we've got the grandstand finish. 3 tries in the space of 5 minutes. Harvey Norman replay. Wakeham. Little kick in behind, scoops it up, puts it down. Rugby league is a funny, funny game. A funny, funny game.
Are you feeling Golden Point? Because you're feeling Alex 12.
Yeah, get Alex out there now. He could get the match winner.
Alex 12 field goal.
This is just insane, this game. Rugby league is just insane. Have a look at them. They had nothing to cheer about, but they hung around.
Look at the big fella in the crowd near He's got the shirt off.
Look at him.
One of them said, come on, let's go home. We're gone. No, we're staying. We're staying. We're staying. It's not over yet.
They're still arriving, according to you.
Yeah. They're all running down the hill.
Oh, we're all locked up.
Harley's got to go for a HIA.
We're at 18 all.
How long to go with the sin bin?
Yeah.
3 minutes 30.
Yeah.
3 minutes 30. He's only going to get back on for a minute. Oh, mate, it's not that bad. It's only a game. It's only a game.
That's not Ricky Stewart in the coach's box. It may as well be. Oh, how will he be feeling?
I'm not sure. How long to go in the bin, Kevin?
So,
Well, Matt Frawley's coming into the action. I don't think he's been out there tonight, has he?
no, he hasn't.
He can kick a field goal too, I think, Matt Frawley.
So he'll be defending in the centres. Or will Jack White go defend in the centres?
Yeah, Jack will probably defend wider.
Time you run.
This is amazing. This is amazing.
Stay behind it.
Raiders.
Come on.
Raiders.
Jenny Ugel.
Matt Frawley just came off with Smith Shields for a HIA replacement. So I'm not sure when Smith Shields got a knock to the head, but it was a HIA replacement, not an actual interchange.
Happy Coruscant.
They're all over the place, the Raiders. They've got the wobbly boot on.
Bateman. 5 minutes remaining, 18 all. It took Emanu to wake him. Stafford Toa.
It's that Fenn again. Strong he is.
Last play. Brooks with a field goal attempt.
He's got it.
He's got it. What a kick. Luke Brooks, the Tigers are in front.
This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Once, twice, thrice. What about 4 in a row? 4 scores in a row. And they went straight over the black dot.
That bloke still got his shirt off.
This is just madness.
You'll see it here. Where is he? Has he got the shirt off? No.
This is just madness. Ah, who wouldn't want to be a coach? How much fun is it up there now?
They were ready to go home earlier.
This is just madness. Good on you, mate.
Time you run. Time you run, Albert.
Sign him up.
Well hydrated, you reckon?
Paul
Don't go
Gallen.
early. Don't go early.
Boys, what an
Don't go
incredible
early.
7 or 8 minutes. And we've got to remember this all happened when the Raiders player was sent to the sin bin. Goes how, just to show how crucial a player being sent to the sin bin can be these days. They've scored all their points since he's been off the field.
Short kickoff, still time for the Raiders. They're going to get the ball
Play
here,
the
are
ball,
they? What's the
Raiders.
decision?
Middle. Joe, where
Yes,
you going, mate?
it is off a
Play the ball.
Tiger,
Play
so
the
the
ball.
Raiders have got it.
Play the ball.
Oh.
Well, do they go for a try or set for a field goal? Surely they go for a
Front
try.
foot. Front foot,
It's too
George.
cold for Golden
Isaiah.
Point.
Come on, Isaiah. Hold. Marcus, stay square. Yep.
Another twist in the tail.
Can they calm themselves? They haven't touched the ball for 15 minutes. Can't remember the last time Raiders had the ball.
Tapanet.
Well, not down this way.
There you go. There's the list of sets.
9 sets for the Tigers in a row.
Looks like they're going to go for the one here, Canberra. 2 tackles left. Do they go now? They've got players in position out the back. Fogarty.
Oh, he's missed it.
Oh,
Missed.
Although, now we saw years ago, was there a James Graham challenge
Okay. Yeah,
for
yeah.
a charge down? By memory, was it
Time
on
off.
Adam Reynolds?
yeah.
That's right,
Yep.
it was.
Now, just keep your eye
Looking.
on Papali'i.
Gee, it only just missed.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Oh, that's
It's
dangerous.
dangerous
Penalty,
contact.
Canberra,
It's going to be a
Kelly.
penalty in front.
Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear.
It's
He's
going to be
going
a
for
penalty
the
up here. It's
ball.
dangerous contact on the legs. Penalties up here.
Penalty awarded from right
And
in
you're
front.
satisfied with the report, G? Happy.
Well,
I
that's-
understand what you're
that's
saying,
just an
mate, but he
accident.
makes contact with the legs. Which is
It's just an
dangerous.
accident.
Why was that penalty?
Because
He's on the ground, his hands on him pretty much.
Because that's the way it is, Happy. You can't make dangerous contact with the legs. Okay, now it's time to go back, fellas. Happy? That's what it is, mate. Got to be back 10,
Isaiah
guys. Got
Papali'i
to be back
put on
10.
report.
Where you go? Back 10.
Penalty Canberra from
Back
right
10.
in front, and they're about to retake the lead, the Raiders.
1 foot on the line. Okay, Jamal, you're going for 2.
You couldn't write this stuff. You couldn't write this stuff.
Well, Hunter S. Thompson could.
They're taking the 2.
Set up.
Hey, that's not where he took the kick.
This has been the craziest 10 minutes of my life.
Jamal Fogarty
Yep.
puts the Raiders back in front by 1 point with 2.5 minutes remaining.
Well, is there another twist in the tail? There's Jared Kroger. He was rested tonight. He'll play his 300th at home next weekend. They've got 2.25 minutes to hang on with a 1 point lead.
Short kickoff. Goes 10. Rapana's got it for Canberra.
Who else?
Importantly too, we are 13 on 13.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
It's not over yet.
Raiders in front by 1. Tugamanu trying to strip the ball there off Emre Gula. Papali'i, strong charge late in the game. Last play. Fogarty with the kick.
You can't
And
push him out.
an escort penalty.
Time off.
Now, Andrew, do they go for a 1 point field goal or a 2 point field goal?
I'd go to 1 point.
Okay.
Try to get as close as you can.
Big kick.
Have a captain's challenge from the Raiders. I've ruled that Jordan Rapana has come in and pushed the Tigers player away to then be able to catch the ball.
All right, so
Raiders right side kick chase are cleared as onside.
captain's challenge here from Canberra.
Just watch Rapana, the wingman. Well, he's got eyes for the ball.
Stafford Toa is just clearly running backwards. Jordan Rapana pushes him over and denies him any chance to compete in the play. The challenge is unsuccessful.
Is there one more twist to come in this crazy game? Here we go.
Coruscant, Wakeham, Buller. Nearly came unstuck. And Stafford Toa will get up and play it. 50 seconds left.
They've got to go forward. They need meters. That's the way.
Ofaluma playing it. Coruscant, good metres from him.
Good run. They'll get into range.
30 metres away. Bateman. Brooks. Wakeham. Now they're inside the 20. 20 seconds remaining. 2 tackles left. Luke Brooks. Jareen Buller. Talau. Back to Buller. Now Brooks. They're in the centre of the ground. They got numbers here. Paulette. Now it's with Buller.
They're going to run out of time.
Brooks. And it goes dead. The Raiders will win.
That was a 20-second tackle.
Yeah,
They
clear
ran
on contact,
themselves
Kerry.
out of time.
The Raiders win full time.
That is officially the craziest game of football I have ever seen. The craziest game of football I have ever seen.
We can breathe. Full time. The Raiders have hung on to defeat the Tigers. Canberra 20, the Tigers 19.